Good morning, lovelies. It's early, the sun is coming up. Forgive my hair, but I got a lot of DMs this week about this question, so I thought I'd answer it real quick. A lot of you are asking, what do I do if I'm unhappy with the parental situation at home or my family unit? Like, we don't communicate, we scream, everyone's always yelling. So you've heard me say it before, but if you can get your family on board, try to have a family meeting once a week so you can clear the air, get together, sit down, maybe have dinner night, like if you don't do that every night anyway, then try to make 1 or 2 nights a week where you all plan on sitting down at the table and talk with each other, talk about your fears, your troubles, things that are bothering you, and listen to each other. Let everyone go around and talk about what happened to them that week. What was the best part of your week? What was the worst part of your week? How can you support each other? But to get to that point, even if you're not the kind of family that could even think of doing that, then maybe sit down with your parents or your siblings, each one at a time, and say, hey, do you have a second? Okay, so let's say it's your brother. Hey, bro, you got a second? So I know, like, we're always arguing and yelling at each other, but I was thinking that maybe we could just sit down once in a while and just talk for a second, because when we're like 30, I'd like to have some sort of relationship with you, and I thought maybe we could work on that starting today, this week, and I'm going to talk to mom and dad about it and do the same thing with them, so maybe they're not yelling at you and you're not yelling at them, and I'm not yelling at you and you're not yelling at me, you know what I mean? Or say that to your sister, say it to your mom, say it to your dad, be like, hey, dad, hey, mom, I don't feel good when we yell. You could start out with that. Say, hey, do you feel good when we all yell at each other? Because to me, it makes my stomach hurt. It gives me anxiety. It sends me into a panic attack. So could we possibly, maybe as a family, sit down and just figure out a more productive method of communicating with each other? Like, could we just have a small family meeting and practice having family meetings together so they don't feel so weird and awkward? And see if that works. I want to keep this short so I can put it up as a short so it gets, around to more of you that asked. But yeah, start with that. We'll do another part to this, part 2, but I love you guys. Don't give up. Goose wants inside too, so I gotta go let him in. But I love you guys. Just start small, okay? And just explain. Say, hey, this is awkward, but can we start communicating a little bit? Maybe we won't scream so much. What can I do to be a better person for you? What can you do for me? Love you guys. Keep communicating.